EA Sports coverage of the NFL has come to East Asia in the bustling metropolis that is Tokyo, Japan. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Nighthawks of London taking on the Condors of Tokyo. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go here in Tokyo. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
79 Broncos.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And he can't escape, and down he goes. A situation they'll certainly want to avoid going forward. An early 2nd and long they're facing. They'll drop to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Rondale Moore, the intended target. 3rd down here. But you look at this defense. And they're a unit that struggled some against the run, no doubt, coming in 25th out of 32 teams.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down.
Go street.
And he's got the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
77 Wolf. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on
I
it.
think you're right. We're only in the 1st quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Back to throw again. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A good pickup there at 22.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. His 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Condors will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's up and good, and it'll give his guys a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Here's Walker to start the drive. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Here's Rodgers. Throw out wide to Walker. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
This is Smith with a grab. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. On first down, Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Well, Charles, you think about this defense. This week in preparation, you couldn't hide the fact from them that they're facing a team that's lost 7 in a row. You just wonder if they prepared the same way they normally do.
Yeah, that's a great question because normally that preparation goes into what you do well on defense. What is the best thing that you do going into a game? But in this case...
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
Here we go. Back. Bronco 80.
Taken in by Pascal out left. Only a yard in the completion. It's 2nd and goal. They'll send a receiver in motion left. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Let's go.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Check, Panther.
They'll try to run this one in. They push forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. An audible here to get a new look.
Cowboy 80.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And the ball will go over on the goal line stand.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Now the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Walker. That tackle by Jeffrey Simmons. From just across the midfield stripe, here's a 2nd and 5.
Hey, 88.
Rodgers going to throw. It's caught. Smith. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. He's up over 50 yards receiving now in this first half. It's a 1st down. Up the middle, here's Walker. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And going right back to Walker. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. This offense is a group ranked 30th on the ground, and those are the kinds of runs that have earned them that spot.
Yeah, dubious distinction, right? Because no one wants to be in that position, and no matter what your style of play, you want to be known as a team that can run the ball when you need to.
Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. He completes this to Walker. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Repeat of the last play, finding Walker. So no gain on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. In motion left here, one of their tight ends.
88.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. They go for it on 4th down but come up empty. And as a result, possession switches hands. The offense back out there at the line ready for their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
18 Rattlers. 18 Pioneer. Panther 11. Panther 11. Dragon 60.
And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again. Looking left side. That's caught by Moore. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Cut 19. Cut 19. Buffalo 18. 19 tight. 19 tight. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready?
He'll look to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Mustang 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is caught inside the 5. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. It's their quarterback, keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Condors will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 21-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Rodgers now on 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But, Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
This 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 60 Maverick. 6, go.
They'll set up to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now they'll audible to something else. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Now back to throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So what a play there in the final minute of this first half. They get the interception. More importantly, their first points of the ball game.
Yeah, and that one play certainly changes the outlook, doesn't it? I mean, they're looking at going into the locker room. No points on the board. Not playing well defensively. Deflated. And now, things may have changed for them.
Elliott good with a PAT. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it. A gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
Find out. You got 58.
Third quarter begins with a run by Walker. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll go down at the 28. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are. Stay with who.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that.
Has that happened before?
No, there have been stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown! Rondell Moore, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Condors are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Buying time to his left. And my goodness, another interception. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said
touchdown. Rondale Moore with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
And the Condors take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll increase their lead to 28. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Yeah, 300. Yeah, 300. Back north.
Here's Rodgers to throw. And Walker has it. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
88.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. He finds his man complete. It's Walker. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
Rodgers now on first down. It's caught on the right side at Smith.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 48-yard line.
Rodgers now to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Banks. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. First target, first catch, and a first down. Throwing is Rodgers. Complete. Smith has it. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Nighthawks.
Rodgers again now.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. Being chased out left. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there getting him to first. On 1st down, Rodgers. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time is run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big... So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. Now it's Rodgers. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out of bounds. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there. To throw, it's Rodgers. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And again, it's Rodgers. And he's got it. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that will lead to a 3rd and goal.
Get 300. Get 300.
Now Rodgers. And it's caught. Touchdown. Devontae Smith taking it in. And the Nighthawks get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Ready up.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the 4th quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
Mustang 19. 65 catch. 65. 79 Broncos. Check smash. Check smash.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Goes right back to McBride. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Warriors 70. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got the hook up to Moore.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And they're going to speed things up here.
18, Pioneer. Panther 11, Panther 11. Dragon 60. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Back to throw again. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Now they'll change things up.
Ready.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
He'll try again. Pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Okay, ready.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here.
19. Stop below 18. 19 tight, 19 tight. Trap 60, trap 60.
They'll look to throw here. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown reception.
And the Condors extend this 4th quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Hey, check 26.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Flushed out right. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Inside. Yeah, Liz.
To throw is Rodgers. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Get 300. Back north.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Oh, yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete.
Box it. Hey, 88.
Rodgers will try again on 2nd down.
There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
It's caught, Smith. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
At his own 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
Jump out!
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Check 30.
action. Now it's Rodgers. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Rodgers got to have this one.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Rodgers going to throw. And now here is another interception. Buda Baker with a pick. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or two shy of midfield. Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get them next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You've got to go compete for the ball so that you don't get another one picked off.
Well, here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Tap the 60, tap the 60.
That's good for a.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. This is caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Alert! Alert!
They'll try to run this one in. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Condors 49, Nighthawks 14. Jack Fox set to kick off.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Now a stoppage here. We'll get another timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. This is Smith with a grab. Now another timeout called for by the offense. And with that, they're down to one remaining here in the second half. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
One final try for Rodgers. We've seen this before. Leaps past him. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance.